Executive leadership, messaging, micromanagement, and mayhem. ChatGPT came hard with that.
I'm not even mad at it.
I know. They were like, "Oh, you're working with executive leadership?"
Here's the premise. Every comms pro has been there. Your ED rewrites your copy at midnight and adds an emoji. Whoa. But no, for real, that's terrifying.
This is why I'm so grateful to be in marketing.
How have you navigated those kinds of like last minute ideas and changes from an executive, specifically an executive director or CEO?
I really try to seek to understand, lead with expertise.
I mean, okay, yeah, I love it. What if an ED really did like edit something at midnight that was going to go out the next day at 8 a.m.?
I'm curious about process here. Why isn't the VP of comms the final say? Why is it the ED?
Oh, that's cute.
I know. It's like, tell me as a,
I
as
mean, let's
a,
let's be clear. I am an executive, so I do cause people heartache from time to time, and I do the final sign off of all comms. But there have been times where perhaps a leader, my boss, whoever that is, decides to pick it back up again at the very last minute,
why do they pick it
especially if
back
it's
up?
in their voice. They might have signed off, and then they might like decide that they care again at midnight. It's going to have their name on it. We gotta like pause because it's in this person's name and it's their reputation.
I mean, if it's like the 11th hour and we have to send a press, but if we have time for conversation, I would definitely look to understand like why. It kind of really just depends on the severity of the edit and what it's achieving.
Yeah, yeah. And if it is indeed in their voice versus like random, if it's a random piece of comms material, that's kind of different to me.
Hmm. Yeah. What about you? Have you had any late night Slack notifications with like a, hey, I just updated the doc?
Yeah. And then from my position, I have to sort of alert the team, the implementers, the people that are gonna have to wake up and make a change. But the truth is, yeah, it's just, you do it. And there's not a lot of navigating in that moment. You kind of have to roll with it. The navigating comes later with the like debrief and making sure that everyone understands. And then, if a 2-week timeline was too short, we'll just add a few extra days next time.
Here's a trick. Give them a deadline a day before.
Oh, I had an ED once years ago, no one like recent, that I would totally lie to and say, "This is due on this day," and it would be at least a week before it was due. There's some managing up that needs to happen, and I think what happens to comms professionals specifically is when that person is either missing or kind of unwilling to do those like hard conversations.